until the battle's won. No one's gonna get something to us. Into each other we put our trust. Standing united after the fight. It's a brand.
Remind me again why we need to run more tests. I'm perfectly fine.
There's something wrong with you. You don't feel complete. So we must come and do some testing. Simple as that, my child.
So you're saying I'm not supposed to look like this?
Not entirely. There must have been something wrong doing the testing. I don't like the fact that you look like that, Hedgehog. Well, it's whatever.
You mean the one we don't talk about?
Very much so. Now let's get going before I lose my temper. About thinking about him, that is. Come along. I almost forgot. Gotta click this button right here.
Welcome to Stephanie's laboratory. Some rooms might be under construction, but more will come in the future. Please enjoy your stay and follow the normal social rules of behavior. Or else,
You will become part of this facility.
enjoy your stay.
Oh, don't worry. Just warning people to follow the rules. You know. That needs to be fixed later. That's gonna be fun. Try not to stick around that area for too much. Don't know what could jump out.
What happened exactly in that room, Dad?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Besides, try to stick together. You don't know what could jump out at you. What monsters could be lurking. Now, more importantly, seems like we found all of these set out. Alright, come along. We're not here to stay or sightsee. Come along. We've wasted far too much. Oh, what does this button do? Alright. Looks like most of my machines and creatures are working just fine. Perfect. Don't mind me, I'm just doing it. My daily checkups on everything. I haven't been here in quite some time, you know. This is where you'll be soon, but don't worry about it for now. First, I'd like to come and check up on everything. Alright. Another testing room for you. Not right now. But later. It seems like it's finally stabilized the energy.
Father, what's that?
Good. Soon. Very soon.
Father, what exactly was that thing?
Don't worry. It's just a little project of mine. Don't worry about it later. For now, get over here. We're going to do our daily testing.
Alright.
In the machine.
Is this gonna hurt like all the other times?
If it hurt the first time, what makes you think it's not gonna hurt the second, or the third, or the fourth? You might get used to it, but hey, up your pain tolerance. Now let's start. Alright. Your vitals seem to be fine. So does the rest of your latent potential. Now, with all that latent potential inside of you, the Soul Emerald's power seems to have stabilized a bit more. But it's the power from me that's currently counteracting it, leaving it unstable. Understandable. So you're going to need a lot more training in the physical aspects.
What about Shroud? Isn't he part of? Isn't he solar mode energy?
You're
does
both
he go
pretty
through
much
this?
the same.
Does he go through
All
this
the
as well?
time.
Oh.
All the time. Now get in the chair. I can't wait for you. Nice grow up so you can... Listen, we'll skip this until you get larger. How about that?
Okay. I think I'm too short.
Very much so. Follow along. I don't know the code for that, so... Alright. Before I forget... Alright. I do believe that's everything I'll need. Jeez. You know, killing a bunch of humans and taking their facilities is more difficult than I suspected. Everything's far too large for a hedgehog like myself. Fine, though. It's one.
He killed humans?
Right. Still wonder what caused that cave-in. It's not like these cave-ins can just be naturally occurring. So it's weird.
Did something possibly break out?
No, everything seems to be in order. There's no way for something to just break out of here. Everything else just seems to be in order. All my creatures seem to be... as well.
What's that?
What? It's just another one of my creatures. You should get used to it by now. They are very much asleep. Oh, this. Another one of my robotic creatures. I tried using Soul Emerald energy to keep it awake.
Is this entire place powered by solar mode energy? If so, how did the humans get to it?
Well, it at first wasn't powered by it. It was powered by electricity. I came in and started using it, but they shut off its electrical power, thinking that could stop me. It didn't. I found alternatives, if you would. Remember, you keep yourself useful in this world, you stay for much longer. If people can find a use for you, that is.
Mm,
The more people find you useful, the more they want to keep you around.
Dad, something's been on my mind as of late.
And
I understand that you created us, me and Shrek.
your story. There was once a bird, a very large phoenix, one that would protect the city. In return, the city would praise the bird as a god. It would give the bird many praise and thanks each year under the sun, praising it as the sunbird. But then one day, the city decides that it no longer needs the bird and its services. Instead, it decides to try to take the power from the bird directly by splitting it into two, the bird's mind and the bird's body. But they couldn't control the power. They enlisted two hedgehogs to help seal the mind away, and seal the body to a royal. Once they've done that, the mind was trapped inside of an endless darkness, waiting for itself to be released into this world, knowing only revenge and suffering. It wanted for nothing but for everyone to fall, for everyone to feel its pain. So the bird gained strength.
Whoa.
The bird's mind grew stronger as it hungered for its body. It hungered for its true purpose. And it found it in the same person that sealed them away. The bird took the form of that person and swore that it would get revenge against the person who wronged them so. You see, that bird was me. The god Solaris. I protected the people of Soliana, and what did they do? They split me up, removed my body. Do you know what it's like to have a consciousness without a body? It is nothing but pain and anguish. Having so many thoughts, but having no soul, no body to keep you going. You have no ambition, no reason to keep moving, yet you keep moving for some illogical reason but revenge. And it's the only thing you can think of at this point. You have nothing more than thoughts. So I wish for those hedgehogs to suffer, because they've made me suffer. Nothing more, and nothing less. It is nothing personal, but it's everything but, and it is everything but meaningless. So, that is why you exist. And that is all you need to know. Now, back to your test. I think it's finally time that we actually come in here and test what exactly you are and what is the problem with you. I've had enough stalling as it is. Alright. As we've already discussed, the vitals are fine. Doesn't seem. Error message. Oh. Alright, try again. Another error message. Come on. Is all these human pieces of junk good for telling me what the error message is, at least? Unidentified. Fine. It doesn't seem like it has any information on what you are, or what's the problem with you. That is in fact quite unfortunate. Looks like we can't find any new information on you, boy. Never truly know.
Does Shroud have the same problem? Or is it just me?
I haven't gotten to test Shroud yet, so I couldn't tell you if I wanted to. And again, that's far too much questions, boy. Now let's go upstairs. We've wasted far too much time. Revenge is coming soon. Hedgehogs. Soon all of you shall know my suffering. Well, boy, looks like we haven't been able to find out what you are. But we'll find out later. It seems like this body gains exhaustion just like any mortal. Do you have any questions for me before I let you go for now?
What did you mean by... When I asked a question about my mother or siblings apart from Shroud, you seemed to know something, but you hid it. What were you hiding? If it's okay to ask, Father.
It is not. But you may have there may have been others. But I do not care to find them. They didn't serve any purpose. So I simply discarded them. Just like the rest. As for your mother, determines who exactly did I get your DNA from.
I see.
Until I find that out, I think I'll be very happy without knowing. Apologies if I seem a little on edge. This shadows body does seem to get quite tired.
Well, I'll let you get some rest, Father.
Sure. Until then, I think I'll go destroy City. Maybe 2 or 3. For
Alright.
safe measure, of course.
Come on, I light the fuse, he's a rocket and he's ready to go.